Hey everybody, thanks for joining me on today's episode of The Kitchen. And what I want to talk about is something that I did earlier today in the kitchen while I was kind of getting breakfast ready. It's Fridays. Typically, I don't have to get anywhere super early on Fridays. It's a little bit of a slower morning, so I was cooking breakfast. And while I was cooking breakfast and I opened the fridge, I saw that there was some asparagus sitting there that I had very well-intentionedly bought to cook, and yet it has not been cooked. So I thought, all right, you know what? I'm already cooking. I'll just throw this in the oven really quickly while I'm getting breakfast ready, because what I did was just lop off the ends of the asparagus, spread it on a baking sheet, drizzled a little oil, and threw it in there for like 8 minutes. And that was really, and I didn't have to manage that. So while it took maybe a minute to get all of that done and then throw it into the oven, while it cooked, I got the rest of the breakfast done. So what I'm trying to do is just be a little bit more efficient, and I'm already in the kitchen, I'm already cooking. What else? What other foods can I kind of generate while I'm in here so I don't have to constantly be cooking and cleaning and cooking and cleaning? Like, can I do a couple of dishes at the same time? So it is springtime, it is asparagus season. So if you do have some asparagus kicking around, you're like, oh, I gotta cook the asparagus. Wait till you're doing something else and then see if you can't do it at the same time. If you're cooking something stovetop, like a stir fry, or just, not using the oven, or, even potentially, yes, using the oven, stick the asparagus in there at the same time so that you can cook it. Get two birds, one stone, and that is super helpful, especially if you're busy. But also, I'm gonna show you that this was the baking sheet. So you see I have my asparagus there, and you see the goat cheese that I crumbled all over it. And now I draw your attention to the missing asparagus. And that is what I ate when I got home from the clinic today, because I walked in, I was hungry. And sometimes when you walk in and you're hungry, you're like, oh, what can I grab quick? I don't want to get anything, ready. I don't want to start cooking anything. Sometimes maybe you do, but a lot of times no. That was readily available for me because I'd done it before, and that's what I ate. And you can see I ate a considerable amount of it. But you know what? It's asparagus, not a bag of chips. And so we count that as a win. So use your time in the kitchen efficiently. Let's see if we can start to work some simple recipes that we can kind of manage. Maybe we could double up and make our time in the kitchen very, very efficient. All right. Thanks for joining me today on this episode of The Kitchen.